Many are looking for love on all of these dating sites, but you're going at it the wrong way. Here are some great tips to get better results. First, be honest with yourself about why you're on the dating site. Usually you'll fit into one of 5 categories. 1, to improve your self-worth through the admiration of others. That might be you love the attention and enjoy adding to the collection of potentials. 2, you're looking for a quick hookup. You have an affinity for one and done. 3, you're just dating to have fun with others. You're not exactly sure what you're looking for, but you enjoy hanging out with the opposite sex. And 4, you can't bear having another meal alone. You feel lonely, and grabbing a bite or a drink with another person fills that void. And 5, the one that I want to go on talking about, is you're intentional dating with a marriage goal in mind. You're looking for Mr. or Mrs. Right for you. It is important for you to honestly identify which of the 5 categories you fall under so you can choose the appropriate dating site. Different dating sites cater to these 5 categories, so make sure you're using the correct tool for optimum results. And be honest with the people you're messaging. So the rest of this video is for those who are looking for the right person. I have recently helped others sift through the pool of potentials to find their right person. Here are some tips. First, let's get to the point. Too much time is wasted on small chit-chat. We have a mutual agenda. Both you and the person you are messaging are trying to figure out if you want to spend any more of your time with the other. When there isn't a relationship because you haven't met yet, or you don't have mutual friends, this chit-chat is ridiculous, and neither one of you is fulfilled or enjoy it. So be honest, cut to the chase, lay it on the line. How, you ask? Here's an example message. Here's an example message. Here's an example message. Here's an example message. So hey, I know this is the awkward beginning. How about we try something new? And if that doesn't sound like you, how about this? I know both of us are busy and we don't want to waste each other's time. Would you be offended if I just ask you a couple of questions up front, just to see if we're even close to being a match? If the person is offended by this, I would say they're not a great fit for anyone. If they were looking to waste your time, good riddance. See how efficient this is? Do you see how we weeded those out immediately? So, moving on to the second tip. You need a standard set of questions that deliver answers to mutual compatibility. In order for the questions to work, you must first be able to answer the questions honestly for yourself. Also, don't be surprised if after answering the questions, the other person asks you to answer the same questions. So be ready. Or the other person may have some pointed questions of their own. Don't try to write the right answer. Write your view. It may eliminate you, but again, remember, you aren't trying to be right for everyone. You're trying to find the right one. It only takes one. So don't try to fit the mold for 9 other people. It just takes one. Here are 5 really good standard questions that aren't judgy, but give you some critical information. Number 1, are they Christian or non-Christian, and why is this true for them? This is so important, and it's why I have it listed as number 1. This question is a must for a Christian, as this group of people should be set apart for others within their belief system. The same goes with other deeply held beliefs others hold. This is your center, and someone outside of this will lead you to much grief. Further, in answering the question, you know if the beliefs of the other person are in line with yours. Number 2, country or city, and why? People know whether they enjoy the city or the country, and if they plan to move to this type of setting in the future. As well, the why is very telling about their character, personality, values, and as I said, their future goals. Number 3, are you a saver or a spender? And why do you say this about yourself? So important. This illustrates the value placed on money and the person's perspective on what to do with money, if you ever have any. Number 4, are you a liberal or a conservative? And why do you view yourself this way? This is not to get political on people. This is a very crucial aspect in our cancel culture volatile world. The views that each group holds doesn't seem to be compatible with the other, at least in our current times. And number 5 seems very political, but it shouldn't be, but it is important to know. Number 5, vaccinate or no, and why do you feel this way? Mostly this has to do with the COVID vaccine, but some people are anti-vaccine anything. It's a good thing to know. We have all been exposed to the polarizing effects of people's reactions to the COVID vaccine. My mentioning it has probably kindled something within you already. Therefore, though this is a highly contentious subject, I believe it is a question that further solidifies compatibility. I really hope this will be used as a tool to determine like-mindedness rather than an excuse to argue. Remember, your goal is to find love, not reprimand those who don't hold the same opinion as you. As I said earlier, there is no relationship between either of you, so neither is interested in the opinions of the other, except to figure out whether you're compatible. You may be tempted to shorten the process by having the person just choose one answer out of each of the 5 questions, thereby omitting the essay questions, if you will. I wouldn't advise that, and here's why. My response is the gold is in the essay style answer. A person and their views are much more complicated than a one-word answer. Even though we're trying to be more efficient with our time, we aren't trying to eliminate human compassion, understanding, and kindness. These answers will also prove essential later if the relationship develops into something. However, if the answer eliminates someone, the answer has undeniably demonstrated the reason this person is not your Mr. or Mrs. Right. Therefore, you've freed up more time to swipe on more people and begin the process again. This process has got to be better than talking about the weather or how beautiful, handsome you are for the next 3 days, 3 weeks, and then finding out they're not even your type. My next tip is the deletion process. We all hate to say goodbye. We don't want to hurt anybody, but inevitably, it has to be done, and the sooner the better. I hope you will agree that someone's beliefs are important to that person. Please don't excoriate someone for their views. Just kindly delete them. Or better yet, wish them well in their pursuit, as you realize they're looking for someone that isn't you as well. And look, you've just saved both of you time by just asking 5 questions. I actually have more questions, but we'll see how this video interests you before we go into more depth. Nevertheless, these 5 questions will at least get you with somebody that you're compatible with. So try these questions on your dating site right now and let me know how they work for you. Definitely leave me some comments. Also, if you hit the subscribe button, so I know if you were helped by this video, that would be much appreciated. As always, like, comment, and subscribe. All right, we'll see you. Happy dating. Don't take it quite so seriously though. Have a little fun. All right, see you next time. And I hope you liked my Shein shirt. It was in another video, but I love it. It's great for fall. It's the perfect shirt. The end.